Hi, and welcome to Off the Shelf. I'm your host, Victoria. Now we're going to be doing something a little different, so this way you'll be able to see these videos a little bit longer. We are breaking it into two. So this is part one of Off the Shelf. Our theme for today, or this week, shall I say, is do-it-yourself gifts. I know a lot of times it's quick and easier just to buy the gift, but sometimes, depending on who you're giving to, a little sentimental, sometimes people like you to make it yourself. It means a lot to them. So that's what we're going to be working on. I'm going to go ahead and give you some examples, and at the end we are also going to provide you with some books that you can also find on our online digital resources, Hoopla and Access 360. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. On part one, we're just going to discuss the books that you can use. Part two, which will be Friday, I'll get my co-host, which you'll find out on Friday who it is. And they will discuss their books and of course some samples of crafts that you can give as a gift. Okay, so just at Christmas, we do have some that you can actually find on our website and of course here. First one is called Holiday Crafting and Baking with Kids. A lot of times you're gonna wanna make some of these with your child, and just for them fun crafts and not knowing, they can give it to their grandparents. Or they might give it to their sibling, for all you know, because sometimes they can't go purchase anything themselves. So if they want to give it to their sibling, they can just make it themselves. So this is a good one if you want to go ahead and place that on hold, or just come into the library. We're going to have them here displayed so you can pick them and of course check them out here at the Garcia Library. One I would like to also mention is this one is called Simply Handmade, and this is 365 easy projects for every occasion. So it'll include Christmas, but of course it has all the different holidays that you can go in and you can see, like for example here there's one is a beaded star ornament. They might want to make it for somebody and give it to them so they can put it on a tree as their Christmas gift. So this is a cute one if you want. As usual, put this on hold, pick them up curbside if you like. Other ones we have, of course, another handmade one, or just handmade gifts. This one you can find here also. We'll have it displayed for you. This one also includes bath fizzies, so the bath bombs that you put in the bathtub. So that one might be for teens, parents, so that they can maybe create for their friends. They might even want to put a little surprise, like some of those bath bombs have. They have little prizes, so once it fizzes out, you get that little gift inside. So this one includes it. So it's a great one if you want your teens, if you want them to do it themselves. A lot of times teens like to be creative and do their own. Another handmade one, this one includes sewing projects. So if you're a sewer parent and you want to sew something, like I've asked a couple of my friends who sew, I've given them old, let's say example, t-shirts that my grandpa had worn when he was alive, and they made into like a pillow or blanket for me. So that's something you might want to do for sentimental. You might want to get scraps that you know, like maybe t-shirt concerts that you've worn, maybe anime t-shirts. Some of you who are into the anime and manga, you have those shirts. You can make those into a blanket with all the different anime ones you have. Cut out the t-shirts and make it into something. Maybe a big pillow of Black Butler. I would have Sebastian, that would be me. We also have candle making. This is a quick and easy one. I've done candles myself, but if you want to be detailed, this might give you a little more examples that will help you onto it. And because it's a lot of things that come to candles, but you can also do the basics. Sometimes a gel, get the candle wick, the scent that you want. I've done it where I put little leaves in there and holly, and I created a Christmas one and I gave it away. So you can do basic ones. This one, once again, I would recommend for teens, for them to go ahead and make some candles for anybody. We also have one right here. It's an Artful Christmas. So you have craft projects, so dealing with Christmas. Even though this crafts, the kids having fun making crafts, hey, you can give it to someone. Besides candle, what else can we do? Soap making. Now we do have one, and I didn't mention it. I didn't bring it out here, but we do also have one that is actually bath bombs. So we do have a specific one here also. So make sure to check our website, our library catalog, place on hold, or get the call number and come inside and check it out, the ones for bath bombs. Now, if you're sewing, what else can you do? Crochet. We do have loom knitting, and I know Central and some of the other libraries do have the looms to knit. So you can probably check one of those out and check this book out and combine those to make a hat or maybe a scarf or something that you can give to someone as a Christmas gift, especially if people up north. Also these, it's kind of like you're crocheting. I cannot say the word and I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. See, Avian, I don't know if Avian can do it.
Amigurumi.
Okay, I hope you got that because I honestly don't know how to pronounce it. But this is another one that you can get. They have a lot of cute little ones. And to me, it's almost like knitting, but it's like tiny ones. And this is one of my favorites. This is a cute one right here. So you can check this out if you are up to it and try to do this one and make the little cute little animals for your nieces, nephews, cousins, brothers, sisters, whoever you like. Bracelets. This is great. I've done these. Go to Walmart, get those the beads, different beads you want. You can get the stretchy one and create this. Use this book because it'll give you step by step. For example, it actually tells you which ones to get. So this one might help you a lot. This is a great one, especially with your friends and you want to make something great. Parents, you can mom, the one person like the jewelry, you might want to make it instead of them having to go to James Avery and get their bracelet there. So this is a big good one. We also have Christmas. I know we have baking, and I kept this one out because sometimes what's better than creating something is to actually bake something. Because I've given someone chocolate brownies, and they said that was the best Christmas gift ever. Sometimes that's what it is. For me, that's what it is. I'd rather have food as my Christmas gift than anything. Other craft ones that you can do with your kids. This has 101 things. I'm just going to randomly open it up. Let's see what we have. This one deals with invisible ink. So they might want to create a card and put a message on there, and then with being invisible, it'll show up. You can also do hanging tree birds for holiday. This is a great one, also nice one. Pine cone trees, hanging baskets. So there's a couple ones you can do with your child that you can give to somebody. This one I want to mention. I'll have one more after this. Family history. A lot of things going on. If you go on Facebook and go to Ancestry.com, they have them on sale actually right now to get your DNA kit and stuff. But this is more for my family. I would do, and I've done, a scrapbook. Create a scrapbook of all those old photos when you pass, people that you've known, relatives that have passed away. Create this lovely treasure that your parents will keep for many generations. So this is a great option to do, especially for your older teens and older kids. Little ones you may not know, but parents, this may be something you want to give to your parents, okay? Last one, because I have dogs, is do it yourself for your dog. So this kit, you can do toys, treats, and all the different type of treasures for yours. Knitted dog blanket. You can do that. Another one I would say is, I wouldn't last with mine because mine chews through anything, is a bone. Because she tears it apart, so mine wouldn't last. But if you have one that actually doesn't tear things apart, this would be a good option. So don't know anything in your family. You have to think of your other family, which is also your fur babies. You know, you gotta think about your furry animals and think about maybe creating something for them. Okay. So these are just a few of DIY ideas that you can make as a gift and give this year for Christmas, because a lot of us have a lot of time because we're at home. So what better than to pick up a hobby, and while you're doing this hobby, whether it's bracelets, sewing, baking, paper crafts, soap, candles, whichever one you choose to do, you might want to give that away as a gift this year. This way you don't have to go out. You don't have to go on Amazon, eBay. This way you made it yourself and you give it to someone and it might mean more, okay? Now, remember, check these out. You can come into the library. They're going to be displayed here for you. You can put them on hold and pick them up curbside. Make sure you call your branch closest to you, find out their hours. If you're doing it for us, make sure to call us if you don't remember our hours. Browsing for us is Monday through Friday, 10 to 2 and 5 to 9. Curbside is 10 to 2 and 5 to 6. Okay, the library is closed from 2 to 5, so make sure you remember that. You will answer the calls, but just a reminder, curbside 10 to 2, 5 to 6 here at the Garcia Library. You want more information, please give us a call, 826-2360. if you need any more help. Now remember, on Friday, we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna have part 2 of do-it-yourself gifts with our co-host, which will be a surprise. You'll find out on Friday. And we will have samples of actual gifts. And one of them I'm gonna bring is one gift I actually gave to my dad as a Christmas gift last year. And I'm gonna bring, because it's very simple and easy and I know you'll love it. And it's similar to one of these, so you can refer to them. And of course my co-host will have their sample and their books that they're gonna have displayed for you on Friday, okay? So I will see you on the curbside. Bye.